Good evening and welcome to Dublin, Dublin by Night, or Darkness in Dublin. We start tonight with Emily, but not what she usually does. She's left the comfort of her feeding ground, let's say, her normal routine. Certain things have been happening that has kept her, well, not up at night, not in that sense, but she has begun getting more and more worried about current situations. So tonight she's going, well, investigating. She's packed a small rucksack. She has a hoodie, some, you know, out clothes to go outside, and she has packed a couple of things in her bag, and she is currently riding on her bike to the first place that she wants to look at. It was the site of a warehouse not too long ago. A little while ago, but yeah. Emily hasn't heard anything, and she wants to just look into things, just make sure that, well, put her mind at ease, perhaps. Maybe this is just her wanting to do something, to just maybe try to get a bit more peace of mind. Will it work?
Hmm.
We'll find out, I suppose. She arrives. She'll find a place to park her bike and put the bike chain on, and she'll lock it, and she'll begin to have a look around what was a building not too long ago.
Okay, so Emily will find herself the warehouse is by the docks
Mm-hmm.
at the eastern part of Dublin. It's kind of a coldish night, around the 40 degrees Fahrenheit, because I'm American.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Slightly humid out tonight, and there's not a cloud in the sky, so the stars are twinkling in the usual brightness that the light pollution of Dublin will allow. There's a small breeze coming in from the docks.
Mm.
Not a whole lot of sounds going on tonight, as most of the dock workers are either sleeping or drinking away their paychecks. There are several warehouses that belong to various shipping companies, import-export businesses, but the one Emily's interested in is one that has clearly suffered a bad fire. The building structure is still intact, though it has been gutted from the inside. Uh, Police tape kind of blows in the breeze, having long been broken off. The police have finished their investigation and have left it to whatever the owner wishes to do with the structure.
Emily will find a shadow, and she will enter obfuscate too. And when she is comforted that she is cloaked, she'll begin to walk closer. She'll walk past the, well, now broken tape, and she'll begin to have a look around. Just see if something sticks out. See if there's anyone, maybe there's someone squatting here, or, oh, who knows, maybe she'll find something. She's gonna go somewhat careful around, not making too much noise. Then again, she's not thinking that that really anyone will see through her obfuscates. She's confident that she'll be by herself.
Okay. Upon entering the building, um, it has indeed been gutted. Um, there's mostly a warehouse for storage. There are numerous destroyed crates. They were made of wood, so they didn't last very long in the fire. Miscellaneous investigative tools are kind of strewn about that have been left behind. Little plaques with numbers on them that the police may have forgotten. Since you don't have any investigation, you're not sure of their significance of what they're pointing out. But it must have meant something to someone.
Can I try at a higher difficulty?
If you don't possess the knowledge, you cannot make the roll.
Fair enough. Yeah. Emily's gonna see if she's just gonna see where the fire started. Well, mostly. Gonna try to. And just gonna get a lay of the place.
Does Emily possess a smartphone?
She does.
Okay. Since Emily is so ill-equipped for this, I'm going to throw Emily a bone. Emily can take.
She is going to take pictures.
You take pictures of the things that you're not sure about, and then you can show them to someone else.
Yeah. She is going to take pictures. I'm actually thinking that she might actually have an old school camera with, or at least like a digital camera.
Okay.
Not anything fancy, but she actually might just have a normal digital camera, not on her phone. She might be the person to have one. But she is gonna just take pictures of it, and she's just gonna. I mean, she knows that this is probably a kindred business that was burned down. Well, anything problematic is long gone, one way or the other, but why this place? She's standing around. Is it just because it was someone powerful, or... She does ponder this for a moment. She stands there looking around.
Okay. Can I get a perception and awareness from Emily?
One moment. Awareness und perception. Und it would be at the difficulty of...
Standard diff.
I have the one success.
Okay. You have the oddest sensation like you're being watched.
Just stops, stiffens. Just... she'll probably just stand there for a moment. She'll probably spend a blood point in strength. Nothing major, but just get ready.
Okay.
And she'll just have a look around. She'll continue trying to do what she did before, but yeah, she's definitely looking around to see if, well, anyone is watching her.
Okay. You don't see anyone anywhere in the warehouse. As you're walking around, you don't hear anything except for the occasional drip from the ceiling. It has rained recently, and the roof is in shambles. And the firefighters' attempts to stop the blaze has left a lot of water damage and pools of water around. But you can't seem to shake that feeling that you are not alone in this warehouse.
She's gonna find somewhere where her back is to a wall. And still looking, but.
Okay.
After a while, she will just, with her back to the wall, she'll just say, hello? Anyone here? She's that kind of person.
Okay. Upon vocalizing, I will need a check to see if your obfuscate remains.
With stealth, I'm quite certain. Bits und stealth. That is 2 successes.
2 successes. I knew I should have had the book up before we started.
It's perception. I think it's perception against perception awareness of the person.
I have far too many books. Obfuscate number 2. Aha.
I think it is perception awareness.
Although the character is cloaked from view while he smashes through the window, yells out, or throws something across the room, the vampire becomes visible to all. In aftermath, bystanders snap out of the subtle fugue in which obfuscate put them. Worse still, they can make a wit's awareness. If successful, the mental haze clears completely, so individuals recall every movement the character made. Okay.
Oh, so.
Okay, yeah. What'd you get on your wits of stealth?
2.
Well, you call for a wits stealth roll under any circumstance the character might reveal themselves, like walking over a squeaky board or through a pool of water. I mean, you vocalizing out loud will break the power.
Oh, okay, so I don't need to roll. Okay.
No. And then we'll go ahead and make a... One of these days I'll remember enough of the code to just throw it out.
But it is not today.
But today is not that day.
Yeah, you succeed.
Yep. You yell out. Go ahead and make me a perception alertness check.
That is a good roll.
That is a very good roll.
5 successes. Wow, that's an insane roll. Okay.
That's a very good roll. Yep. If you press your back against the nearest wall, and you yell out, which breaks the obfuscate, you hear the sound of debris falling from the second story. There's like a walkway on the second floor. There is stairs that lead up to there, though it is not in the best of shape. and there might be some offices and some more storage on the second floor. And that's definitely where you heard a little bit of debris falling.
Okay. Emily's gonna move towards it, and she's
Okay.
gonna be really fast because she's gonna spend blood for celerity.
Okay. As soon as you hit that rickety, uh, fire-torn stairway, go ahead and give me a dexterity athletics.
That is 4 successes.
Okay. You hit that stairway at celerity speeds. Realize that might not have been the best idea, hitting it that quickly. Upon having that realization, you feel that the next 2 steps kind of start to give way. You roll forward, use your hands to prop yourself up, do a nice little spin, and land on your feet at the top of the steps. And then you hear the stairways kind of crash beneath you, from behind you.
Oh well. Yeah. She's gonna have to see if anyone has been watching her, so she's not really gonna spend too much time worrying about that right now.
But you landed it like a champ.
Oh, I did.
Okay, you start making your way along the second story of this warehouse looking for whatever made that noise.
This
Then
is
give
going to
me
be a
a
very aware cat, which is going to be embarrassing.
Go ahead and give me another perception alertness.
Four.
Okay. As you start looking through, as soon as you get to the top, there's a walkway where you can go to more storage, and then to the left there's some offices and a little break room where some of the employees probably took breaks. You see, there's a busted up vending machine. Uh, the plastic exterior has mostly melted, and the candy that was in the vending machine is now one glob of chocolate and plastic.
Mm.
Uh, all the soda cans in the pop vending machine have busted open from the intense heat and kind of spewing their contents everywhere, and then burned up, leaving kind of this black viscous fluid uh, that, if you didn't know any better, might be toxic.
Who knows what happens in that sort of heat?
Yeah. Knows what happens to Sprite and Coke and Pepsi and all those things when they boil and form together.
Yeah.
Only the Zumisi know. But finding nothing of interest in the break room, move on into the offices where, again, most of in here has been destroyed by the fire or the water they used to put out the fire. But with your perception and alertness check, you do see um, in the remains of a desk, there is a firebox.
Uh,
Besides some scoring and soot on the exterior and a little bit of warping, it appears to be intact.
hmm. Suspicious. Is it just lying there, or is it? It's you said it was a drawer or something.
It was in the remains of a desk,
Oh, okay.
so it was probably in a drawer during the
Hmm.
fire.
She's gonna go over and see if there's if is it just there? Does it? It doesn't look like it's like it just looks like someone's been picking over things and they just haven't gotten to this.
I know you actually have to remove some of the debris in order to see it. And
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah, it's everything is covered in in black soot and flame markings, and it's very easy for this box to have like kind of blended into its surroundings.
Ah, okay, in that sense. Okay. Yeah, she will begin, but she'll do this very carefully. She's quite suspicious that someone's just behind her, but she is gonna dig it out.
It's not very big. It might be 2 feet by 2 feet. Um, it's more of a sophisticated firebox, not one of the ones you can pick up at any department store that has a key access. This actually has a code combination you have to type in.
Hmm. Well, I suppose that's for another day. She's gonna. It was what, 2 feet by 2 feet, and can't fit in her bag. She's gonna have it under her arm, and she will just um. Yeah, she'll just have a quick look, but this is more than she hoped for at this point. Um, she's gonna have a quick look around, but part of her ambush sense is tingling at this point, so she is getting more and more anxious to get out of here. Um,
You do still have that feeling like you're not alone.
hey, if you want to talk, we can talk. I just want to know what happened. That's all. Stands there for a moment, watching, just listen if anyone says anything or something happens. And if not, she is going to have a quick look around, and also she is going to leave. Um,
Odd or even?
odd.
Odd it is. Okay. You hear the sound of metal on metal impacting. It's repetitive, and it's slowly moving closer to your location. And you also hear an odd skittering sound that almost kind of sounds like laughter.
Is it coming from more than one location?
They're both coming from the same location, somewhere on the second floor, where the other uh, storage was at. And you hear in a very gruff voice, "Come here, little puppet." And then seconds later, you hear that's kind of skittering voice, "Yeah, come here, puppet." And that banging sound again, like someone is banging like a metal pipe against something metal.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Yeah, no thanks. And Emily is just gonna get out of there.
Okay, when you exit, assuming the celerity is still active, when
Oh
you
yes.
you exit through out of the office, through the little break room, and out to the main kind of main walkway, you see coming towards you very slowly, kind of walking, is a very large man, Caucasian, a little over 6 foot tall, very muscular, and he has got a metal bat that he's kind of like just banging against the railing.
Mm-hmm.
Next to him, hunched over, um, almost like his spine is bent forward. His arms are a little longer than they should be, and they kind of end in long fingernails. His hair is matted and torn out in places. His skin is slightly greenish, clearly a Nosferatu. Uh, it's probably where the skittering voice is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
The big guy, you're not sure, but his fangs are out. He is showing them to you. And upon seeing you, he goes, "There's my puppet." And that's when you run.
Yeah.
Okay. The stairway that you hit the first time with celerity has been destroyed. So it's going to be a jump.
And I will do the jump.
Give me a Dex Athletics to jump. If you fail the jump roll, you will not quite make it and fall into the metal and wooden debris that was once the staircase.
But I do make it with 3 successes.
Fantastic. You jump over this little makeshift pit trap you made for yourself and opt for a tactical retreat.
Yeah.
As soon as you exit the building, you hear a booming laughter from the big guy. Look at her run. And then the little guy's like, yeah, look at her run.
Well, shit. Emily's just going to stop. And she's just going to turn around. She's going to say, yeah, that's because neither of you have the balls to face me one-on-one, but hey, what are we going to do?
You said from the outside of the building, or so you're still inside?
As it's in like the entrance, like just as she's getting out. She's standing on the precipice of exiting.
Okay. The big guy looks down at you, grabs the railing and kind of heaves himself over, falls down to the first story, braces himself as he lands with his baseball bat, holds his arm out, and kind of gives you the come here motion.
Can I know who I'm fighting first?
He just laughs. The little skittering Nosferatu remains on the second floor.
What side are you on? I suppose. Look, I really don't. This whole politics thing is.
Oh, won't you come here? Come closer. I have the answer here on the tip of my bat. I'll get you a real good look at it. He starts walking towards you.
All right. Emily's not. She's gonna take the. She's gonna take the challenge. And she is going to use Protean 2.
Mhm.
And she is going to grow claws. And I guess we're rolling initiative.
Indeed.
That is 3.
Okay. What's your initiative?
7. One moment. 9. 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 12.
Okay. Close.
So, who goes first?
They go on. He goes on 13.
So it. Oh wow, 13. So it's 4. 6, 9, 12. Okay, so yeah, Emily's gonna strike him. So, and then he's gonna declare, and then he's gonna do what he want to do. What he's gonna do?
So he goes on 13. You go on 12, correct?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we'll just do it normally. So
Mhm.
I declare first,
Mhm.
and Emily is planning on attacking him and planning on doing something else. Well, spending blood, but that's not yet. So
His declaration is he's going to hit you with the baseball bat.
okie dokie.
One success is a strike.
All right.
He hits you. Go ahead and give me. You have fortitude.
Does he need to roll damage?
He's going to. I was asking if you have fortitude.
Oh, I do.
Cool. Oop. Okay. Give you a soak.
And that is 1, 2, 3.
3. Okay.
And that's bashing damage, right?
It is indeed bashing. It's a baseball bat.
So it's halved after soak.
Yep. So after halving after soak, you will take 2 points of bashing.
And I soak 3 of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's halved. That's the half of 1.
Right. He has potence.
Oh, right. So take 3 bashing. That's fine. All right.
Yes, potence is split a blood point for automatic successes.
Ah, I see. Well, then I will roll my attack. Strength.
Minus.
7.
So
Because it's strength brawl. And I actually did spend 1 blood, so it's actually 8.
Okay.
And it's standard diff, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4. And she is also spending her potence. That's what I wanted to say. 4, so that's 4, so that's 3 rollover. 1 for the claws, so that's 4. And then there's strength, that's 8. And then she has a potence of... Boom, boom, boom. She has 3 in potence. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 3, that is 8 points of aggravated damage.
Okay. Uh-oh. Ugh, shitty roll. So he takes 6. Okay. He takes 6 points of ag. He is very unhappy. Celerity action.
For him?
Mhm.
Alright.
Your slash takes you rakes him across the chest, and you see that underneath the kind of the shirt and kind of like jacket he's wearing is a flak jacket,
Fair enough.
which you just rip out a good chunk of it, kind of get underneath some of the Kevlar pieces, and just rip them right out of it. He kind of grabs at his chest and begins walking backwards. Not turning his back to you, but is retreating.
Fair enough.
So he will kind of hobble his way backwards.
Mm-hmm. And then it's my turn?
Mhm.
Or would it be top of initiative now?
You didn't spend for celerity, so it's top of initiative.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
So it's his turn, and he continues to do the retreating.
Okay.
At this point, if you wish to continue to engage him, above you, you see the Nosferatu. Looks like he's about ready to get involved.
Fair enough. That's fine. Emily is just going to pursue him. So, Emily is going to spend first celerity now.
Okay.
And she will. Um, mm, mm,
Decisions.
yeah, she's probably going to kick the guy in the head. Would it be possible to kick this? Oh. Would it be possible to kick this guy? What would it be kicking in the head be? That would be difficulty 8, right? Because +1 for the head and +1 for kick.
Call shots. I think it's a bit more than that, especially the head.
Fuck it. Fuck it. She'll just she'll spend for celerity and she'll just attack him.
Okay.
So that is 3 rollover. 3 plus 4, that's 7, that's 8. And I should actually roll 3 dice because she's not spending for potence. So that's 3 extra dice, correct?
Yeah, if you have
Not
potency, you're
automatic
not
successes. So
correct.
so that is 3 points of hack damage.
Okay.
Oh, he sucks like a boss.
Like a boss. Yeah, he's still retreating, but he's hobbling as you've just viciously gouged out his innards, which are now considered part of his outards.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of clutching down, so he's not moving very quickly. But you kind of rake down again, and it catches most of his shirt, and kind of scrapes along some of the Kevlar vest, and he takes it like a champ.
Mm-hmm. So that would be my celerity action.
Oh, the Nosferatu goes at the end of the round.
Oh, right. Of course. Sad trombone.
Sad trombone. Okay. From above you, you hear that skittering laughter and the sound of a bottle smashing and the sound of flame. He has hurled a Molotov cocktail. Has kind of dropped it slightly where you were. It explodes with some fire. Go ahead and make me a raw shark check.
Oh, check. Courage, but courage at what difficulty? Depends on, I suppose, how far away it is and how big the flame is.
Correct. Raw shark.
I have an 8, so I don't know if that's enough.
Dun-dun. It's diff 6.
Well, then she passes.
Okay.
It does not go totally batshit. So, I am going to...
You don't go bad shit yet. You need 5 total successes to overcome it entirely.
Oh, okay. Can I attack while I'm...
You can. You have control of it for now.
Okay, fair enough. So, I'm going to attack him again.
Okay.
And that is a fact, no, wait. I actually do have a specialty here. Yeah, I do, for claws. So, that's 1 success. Not
1
good.
success.
So that's just my 5, my 8 with my potence. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 aggravated.
Yep. One. You did how many?
3.
3. So he takes 2. 2 more ag, and he falls like a big old sack of potatoes.
Yeah. And I'll just roll again. Courage.
Yep, because the fire remains, and you see from above you, up the middle grating, that this crazy fuck has got himself another Molotov cocktail. He pulls it out of his coat.
Right.
He's got it lit. He's carrying it, waving it away from him, like as far away as his arm can reach. Besides that, he doesn't seem all that concerned with the fire.
That's concerning. Emily is now going to try and grab big guy. I mean, is he dust or is he incapacitated?
Incapacitated. He's not
Torport by now.
He's torport.
She's going to grab big guy and she's going to get out of there.
What's your strength?
My strength is currently 4 plus 3 points of potence.
Okay. So you pick him up. It's not the easiest thing in the world. You're kind of straining a little bit, but you do get up his mass. And doing so gives the crazy Nosferatu another shot at you. One's all I need. Roll me your fortitude.
Do I have a chance to dodge?
This is what you're picking up, dude. So you can drop,
right,
dude.
Right. I have 2 successes with fortitude.
Yep. Okay. He chucks it at you. It Hits more of the bottle kind of bounces off of you, breaks open, instead of on you, kind of spills away from you a bit. You do feel some of the whatever flammable liquid is being used has splashed on you,
That's not good.
and but you don't actually catch on fire. And the Nosferatu is just cackling madly in glee.
Aw, little pyromaniac. He's happy.
He is a happy little pyromaniac. This is about right. A fire dance is a lovely thing.
All right. And I have on my last courage roll, well, even if the difficulty is one higher, because the likelihood of getting burned is a little bit higher, maybe. I do have 5 successes in total.
Okay. You have defeated Roshrek for the fires that are currently in place, though you know that little fucker's got another one going.
Yeah, but she's moving. She's getting away now.
Discretion is a better part of valor,
Yes.
and you exit.
Yeah. And she's gonna, as far as possible, cloak herself from now on.
Okay.
And she is going to get this guy staked and moved somewhere where she can deliver him.
Okay.
And yeah.
Here's a quick question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you grab the firebox as you're leaving?
Yes, I do.
I seriously doubt you're fighting with it under your arm.
Oh, I did say I let it go, but she
Okay.
is very much gonna take that with her.
Okay. And you
Um,
exit.
yeah. And if possible, she can get a new bike. There's nothing really important in it. But if possible, she's going to get her bike as well. But
What kind of bike is it?
it's just a city bike, just for it's like something you would go on long rides on.
Okay.
Like it's sort of like a Tour de France thing,
Gotcha.
but not like that professional. So it's fairly light.
So it's not like a motorcycle,
No. It's like an actual
a
bicycle.
bicycle. Mm-hmm.
So it's very light and yeah. But her being a fitness person, that's obviously what she would be using mostly.
Okay.
And she's going to leave.
Good call.
And I believe that this is the moment we will end our scene.
Yep.
All right. Well, in that case, thank you very much, SD First Team, for playing, even though it's myself, and have a great night. Bye.